and that takes seconds or milliseconds to go make that happen, right? So it just can
100%.
it has the ability to not just drive efficiencies for enterprises, which I'm sure and I'm hearing in board conversations, like it's like, I mean, can we compress our knowledge work timelines, can we do more with less, and all of that conversation. But it also has the other impact of improving member experience, patient experience generally in healthcare and so forth. So
It's very interesting when you bring that historical perspective in the work you've been doing. One thing that I think you said, but I just want to underscore that a little bit and also clear up some of the confusion. I mean, there's a sense that generative AI by itself and standalone is the answer to every question on the planet, and the reality couldn't be further from the truth, right? I think
exactly.
you said it well, right? In the work you've done on the telemedicine example and the early work you did, I think the reality is, like this video feed likely is, I'm assuming you're in your home office. For years we've invested in protocols and bandwidth and optical fiber down to the box on your neighborhood. We've gotten you the right TV, or you bought yourself the right TV, the mechanisms, the software, all of that stuff. And the last piece of it was that cable that brings it
That,
down from the box in the neighborhood to your house, right? And oh my God, suddenly you're watching a movie at 4K in your home theater, and you're going, wow, that one thing made the difference. And of course, it made the difference because it was the last
of
piece of the
course, yeah.
puzzle. But actually, you have to think about the cumulative end effect of all of the innovations that have happened. I'll give you another great example. I was with a colleague and a dear friend, and the company uses, a public company, they're using generative AI for forecasting of sales. And essentially, they're piecing through the client salesperson conversations to be able to predict and therefore forecast at scale, at volume. And it's generative AI, of course, because it can understand the conversation in a much better way than possible. But it's all the machine learning, it's all the data, it's all the predictive methodologies from past, years or months of data that allows you to then take that conversation, convert it into essentially embeddings and numerical values that you can then apply to a model underneath it, and then come back with a forecast. And so, people look at it and say, wow, that's generative AI. That's great. Well, yes, of course, it's generative AI, but it's generative AI and really the broader set of AI capabilities we've been building.
Yeah.
And I just
Yeah,
thought it
no,
was worth re-mentioning in the way you said it. It came out, but it is so important. And often we forget that generative AI is really just one slice, very important slice, by the way. But when you
exactly.
when you deploy it, you need a fuller set of tools
You
in
know,
the toolkit.